Hello guys and welcome back to Cloud in Action, and today I would like to show you the process how I'm planning to use MkDocs plus Obsidian, and this is the first part of the tutorial when we will use Azure to create our public website using the storage account static website. So if you don't know, the MkDocs is basically the static site generator that allow us to create markdown documents, and basically we will use the MkDocs to organize all our files, and we will use Azure to publish all our files into the static website. And then we will connect our Obsidian so we can basically write our nodes in the Markdown in Obsidian, and then automatically publish our nodes which we want to publish via MkDocs to the public website. So let's get started. As for now, we have our subscription, Azure subscription. If I go there, I don't have any resource groups. I need to click create, and let's create cloud in action dev. I will choose US2 region, click create. Okay, inside of our resource group, I need to create the storage account. I will just click create, search market to storage account, and click create storage account. So I need to give the storage account name, and it's basically it will be just cloud in action wiki. Yeah, so this basically will be the name of your website, let's say. Later, it will be automatically generated name. Later, we will work to provide some domain on top of that if we want. So region again will be US2. It will be standard. We don't need geo-redundant storage. We will use locally redundant storage. In advance, we are not gonna use hierarchical namespace, so we don't need that. In network, we want to leave the public access for all network because we are gonna use the storage only for the specific web container. And when we put the documents inside of web containers, that means everyone will have only read access to this container. So data protection, no. Encryption, no. Tag, no. Okay. Review and create. So deployment in progress. It will take maybe a couple of seconds. So I will speed up the video on this part. Okay, it's done. We can click go to resource. And as for now, if I go to containers, I see that I have only $logs container, but I need to go to the static website, click enable, and I need to provide the index page. It's our root page, and it will be index.html. Then we need to provide the error page. So the error page will be 44 HTML. Then we click save, and you see it's basically generate our URI. So it will be HTTPS cloud in action wiki. Then it's exactly the name of our storage account. Then this part will be changed on your side. For me, it's Z20, and for you, it can be any other names here, and web core windows.net, of course. So if I go to this URI right now, the error which I get that requested content does not exist. So this means the index HTML does not exist. If I go back to Azure and click on overview, click on containers, I see that the containers web was created. So if I go inside, everything inside of this container, that's basically our website. So what we need to do now, we need to go to our terminal, and I'm gonna create my knowledge base folder, and basically from here I'm gonna run VS Code. Okay, so I'm using VS Code, and I open the new terminal. Now I want to install the new environment here, so I will use Python -3 vnv.vnv. Okay, so then I will activate my environment. We'll do the pip list to see what we have installed. We have nothing to install. I just want to upgrade the pip. So now let's install the MkDocs. Yeah, and we will basically not install MkDocs, we will install MkDocs material. And the reason why we want to install this, because let me just switch here. So this is the MkDocs material website, and they basically have a lot of they basically did a lot of customization. So the original design looked like this. I mean, it's kind of course you can change everything here, but a lot of things was already changed by guys from materials for MkDocs. So that's why I probably love this theme more. So because, for example, I can switch to light mode or dark mode, right? And it's it's just the settings on my website. So I can also have a search here. So I mean, a lot of things which these guys already did, so we can use them to customize based on our needs. So we basically have to run pip install MkDocs material, and that's what we do. Okay, it was fast. So now you see we have only VNV folder, so we need to initialize our project in the first place. So for this we need to run MkDocs new and then dot, meaning that we're gonna initiate in that particular folder inside of the folder knowledge base. So you can see YAML file was created and the docs folder was created. So if I go to the YAML file, right now we have only site name, and I'm gonna change this to cloud in action wiki. So also inside of docs we have index.md file. So this is simple MD file which we can play from any editors, from VS Code, for example. But as for now, let's just do some changes just to make sure that we change this. Okay, we just update like welcome to cloud in action wiki. Okay, so now what MkDocs also allow us, it basically allows us to see how this website is looking on our local environment. So to do this, we just need to run MkDocs serve, and underneath it will run the server for us. So as you can see, right now, it's our local environment, and we have welcome to Cloud in Action Wiki. Okay. So now let's try to upload all this content into the storage account. So to do this, let me stop this. We basically need to type. We need to build now. So build means everything by default. Everything under Docs will be builded, and the site folder will be generated, and inside of the folder we will see a lot of files which were automatically generated for us. So MkDocs build. So it's generated the site folder, and we have our CSS, our fonts, images, search, JavaScript. We also have our 404 page and index.html and so on. Okay. So as you can see, he basically parse the MD file. So this is our MD file, and you see this Cloud in Action Wiki, which we changed. He parsed the MD file and generated the index file based on that file. So you see, welcome to Cloud in Action Wiki. That's pretty cool, right? So now the last step, so we generated this locally. The last step is to upload this content into the storage account. So of course you can somehow, download from here and go to your storage account and do upload here from portal. But I found that it's much convenient way. It just so you have to install the Azure extension for your VS Code, and once you install on Azure extension, you will be logging in your Azure account, and then you can basically just right click and deploy to static website. So it's looking to my Azure account, and you see it was able to find my container, right? This is my storage account, this is my container. I will paste it, and now it's deploy and everything okay. So we close, go back to our storage account, click containers, click static website. This is our website. Oh yeah, and basically let's just refresh the page. Here we go. So as you can see, it's pretty much straightforward, and right now we have this URL available for everyone, and people can do like search by your documentation basically, and because it's just one index file, so all this is kind of like the anchors inside. But I think the search is also working, right? Yeah, search is also working, so we can directly go. So yeah, so that's it basically. As for now, we just did the basic things. We installed the MkDocs, we built our first website, and we upload this website into the storage account and made this website public. So next step, we're gonna do some changes on our YAML file, and we will connect the Obsidian on all this stuff. Thank you so for watching. Bye.